Hi guys, it's Cassie. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're a seasoned subscriber. Today I'm going to be talking about hot new luxury items that I will not be buying this season and why. Guys, if you're new here, my name is Cassie. I'm a self-diagnosed luxury addict. I put out videos on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, so if you like luxury fashion, then you're probably going to love it here. So head down there, subscribe, turn on the bell, become a member of our luxury addicted family. When are we going to rehab? Never. Guys, are you ready? Let's go. The Dior choker, okay? And this is the one that everybody wants. Everybody is hitting up personal shoppers to get for them. It is basically a very gold, small chain CD choker. It's got a little CD there, very cute, very trendy, but at the same time, you could wear that for years to come. Now, why am I not jumping on this bandwagon, even though I have seen it and most definitely have considered? As much as I love costume jewellery for specific pieces, statement earrings, stuff like that, this choker is something that I would consider if I were to buy something like this. I would wear it very often, if not daily. And I think for daily jewellery, that's when you should steer away from costume jewellery and go to fine, because you don't want to have to worry about, you know, like water and sweat if you work out, can't relate. You probably won't have problems with tarnishing and stuff like that, but I just think personally for me to feel comfortable with daily, everyday pieces that I am absolutely not going to switch out, then I think fine is a better way to go. But then here we go is where we have that toss-up between costume and fine jewellery, right? Because you're not going to find a fine jewellery version of that. You're not going to find a Dior fine jewellery version of that with the CD and everything else and the price point. So I completely get why people like it, why people are buying it, but that is just personally why I have not. The Prada monolith ankle boots. Okay, couple of reasons why I haven't bought these. Number one, I am very new to the world of winter ankle boots. Lest we forget, I just purchased these, which are the first winter ankle boot I have ever bought, okay? Usually I am just sneakers. If it's a flat, it's sneakers. That is my vibe. But you know, I've always had Chanel winter boots on the list. These came along, I was like, you're ticking all of the boxes for me, madam. I need you in my life. And that is why we are now in this relationship. The Prada ones, they're fire. They're fire, they're fabulous. I would 100% approve the message of them. However, reason number one, I don't need more than one pair right now. Should that change in the next couple of months? We don't know. Number two, if I am going to stick with the one pair, I would rather go for a pair that I've always considered wanting, which have always been Chanel ankle boot, over the Prada ones, which are very of the moment. I'm not saying that they're not timeless, because I really do think those shoes have staying power. I think that you can bring those out year after year. You can take off the AirPod pocket in case you're worried about that being too trendy, put it back on as you wish, all of that. Maybe next year. Maybe next year they come out with something and I'm like, oh, I'm a boot girl now. You know, I'm into the world of boots. Maybe then I'll consider. But right now, as a boot rookie, I'm sticking with my one pair. But item number three, that is the item that sparked me doing this video. This item, in theory, is so me. The Chanel tights, okay? Chanel came out with tights for their fall-winter 2020-2021 collection. They're already hard to get. They are about, I believe, £300 or £330, okay? Did I consider them? 100%. However, I saw them in person, and the CCs are very small. I am a self-confessed logo hoe, okay? And if I'm going to be wearing designer tights, especially if I'm going to be spending £300, £330 on a pair of tights, I'm going to need you to know. All right? And the CCs were too tiny, such that, you know, if you were more than about 3 meters away, you might just think that they were just polka dots. And I don't like polka dots, right? So for me, I would have 100% bought them if the CCs were bigger. As for now, I'm sticking to my Gucci tights. I'm respecting all who have bought and are posting pictures with their Chanel tights on the gram. I see you. I'm liking those pictures. I'm double tapping as fast as it comes up on my feed, because I like what you're doing there. But for me, as a bold, in-your-face kind of logo person, it wasn't giving me the clout I needed. Item number 4 is the YSL cardigan, Saint Laurent YSL cardigan. Initially, I would not have looked twice. But then, for some reason, it looks as though every Tom, Dick and Harry that I follow seems to have purchased this cardigan. And I do very much like it. And then I started thinking, do I need this cardigan? And this is one of those moments where I'm sure it has happened to all of us, where we have seen something, whether we've seen a lot of it on Instagram, or you just kind of see something a lot, or you kind of think, I like that, but I'm not sure if it's my style. And then you really need to have a sit down with yourself and need to say, right, Cassie $2. Do I like this? Just because I like it, right? And I like that top. Or do we actually think this has a home in my wardrobe? And as much as I'm here for going outside of your comfort zone, when it's a lot of money, make sure you're going to get use out of it, okay? And I just feel for the amount of times I would wear that cardigan, I would not be getting my money's worth. I might wear that 3-4 times a year. That to me is not good enough. Personally, for my style, I'm not going to get enough use out of it, even though I do really, really like it. And probably as I'm editing this, convince myself that I do need to get it. I don't know. My mind changes very fast, but at this moment that you're seeing this, I'm not buying it. Next one, the Jacquemus Long Chiquito. Okay, you know how much I love and endorse the La Chiquito. The long version isn't giving me the moments that the original is serving. The original is iconic. It is now a cemented piece of fashion. The long one is taking me to places that, although I'm like, that's a nice bag, it's not serving the same kind of looks that the La Chiquito is. But I don't even like the logistics of it, you know, like opening it and it being wide, and I don't like the logistics. Do you understand me when I say the logistics of the usage of this bag? I'm not a fan of. The next one, Chanel AirPod Cases, which you know I was that close to buying and parting with my money for. But this is why I talked myself out of it. Once again, do I love them? Of course. If I were to see someone in public wearing it, would I be like, yes, queen? Of course I would, okay? I love it. And this is truly a flex. However, you know, I'm trying to be a little bit more responsible and grown up and whatnot. And although I do have a designer AirPod case, I have a Gucci one, that was about, what was it, like £200? I'm willing to spend £200 on an AirPod case for something that, you know, I don't think will be replaced on a yearly basis kind of thing. You know, I should hope I have my AirPods for more than a couple of years. As opposed to spending £800 on an AirPod case. You know, that's a very different ball game. Now, the other thing is that people are wearing it, obviously it comes on like the chain to wear around your neck and whatever. Applying this to my life and my lifestyle. If I am out of the house, I am usually with someone, be it with me or a friend or my parents or whatever, so I wouldn't even be using AirPods because that's a bit rude, you know, having your AirPods and when you're with people. You're not going to use it in that situation. You're really only going to use it if you're by yourself. 2 and 2 isn't making 4 for me here. I'm getting 3.5. Once again, I love on everyone else. I think it's a huge flex. It's a moment. It's a serve. Slay me to death. But I will just put the money towards something else that isn't going to pain me when a new version of the AirPods comes out and the case is a different size. You know? The Dior Bobby Bag. I put this in the same category of bags as the Louis Vuitton Pont Neuf, which is, this bag should have been made in 1995 and should have been a part of the permanent Dior collection that we've seen ever since. Look, it's very classic and timeless as a bag. Let's not deny it that, right? It gets the job done. It's a very timeless, classic shape. But why is it new? The thing that's annoying me is the fact that it has now only come out in 2020. We should be, you know, on a different level of interesting. Absolutely not the style for me. If I were to come on this channel and unbox that bag, I think all of you in the comments would be like, what is happening here? Okay? Which doppelganger clone is this? There is not a world in which my style in the Bobby bag makes sense. So I should hope that that isn't a surprise to you. Let me know what you thought of the pieces here. Let me know about any hot luxury pieces that you may like, but just aren't making the jump for, or that you absolutely don't like and would never part with your money for. I'm going to leave a link to another video here in case you haven't already seen it. Have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye guys.